What's going on, everyone? This is Abria, and I am back with pumpkin flavored products. Again, with the galore. I mean, look at this. We got cereals, we've got goldfish crackers, Dunkin' Donuts pumpkin flavored. I didn't even know this existed. Like, what the hell is this? And then we got the Oreos pumpkin flavored. We got Milano cookies by Pepperidge Farm. We got a whoopie pie down here. We got a pumpkin flavored donut. We've got the Kind bars. Look at this. White chocolate pumpkin pie almonds. Ever heard of these? Not me. But anyways, I thought I'd have a little fun. Try different pumpkin flavored products. Now, some of them I could not get, like they had the pumpkin flavored spam. That was completely sold out. I believe they sold them at Walmart. They were completely sold out. I could not find those at all. They didn't even have them on the website. It's like I really, really wanted to try it. But, oh well. Maybe next time, right? But anyway, we're going to have a little fun today. And we're going to try all these out. This is not going to be a ranking from best to worst. It's just going to be things that I like and don't like. So, without wasting time, let's get it started. All right. Oh my God. I got to pick which one I want to try. Oh Lord. I guess we can start with the cereals. No, we're going to start out small. We're going to start out with the Oreos first. That one's a little bit exciting. All right, so the first one we're going to do is Oreos pumpkin spice flavored cookies. It's a pretty nice packaging, very brightly colored. I would have expected to be an orange color just because orange, it fits with the vibe of the fall with the leaves and everything. For having like a yellow packaging, it reminds me more of like a lemon flavored cookie or lemon flavored product. But I guess it's okay. And then on the back, it contains the nutrition facts as well as the ingredients. I'm not going to really read into that in this video because the video will be way too long for me to edit out. So I'll just post it as like a B-roll so you guys can read it yourselves. But I will tell you what it contains as far as wheat, soy, gluten-free, vegan. But anyways, this is naturally and artificially flavored. It does contain wheat and soy. I don't see any gluten-free in this because I heard that many of their Oreo product lines contain gluten-free, but I don't see it in here. Yep, 150 calories per 2 cookies. Jesus Christ. 2.5 grams of saturated fat, 80 grams of sodium, 12 grams of total sugars. And yeah, that's the packaging. It would have been nice if it was orange, like I said. It's just really like, sheesh, it's yellow. But yeah, we got the classic slit here, and then you just open like this. Jeez. And look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. It's got the classic Oreo logo. It does look like the lemon cookie, though. It does with the cookie itself. But I never seen orange frosting like this. Oh, I can smell it. I can smell it from far away. Okay, it does have a very pumpkin-ish, maybe sweet and cinnamon flavor, but more pumpkin and sweet, if anything. Kind of smells pretty good, like a nice Bath and Body Works. Is that what it's called? The little scented lotions and perfumes and stuff. It reminds me of that. The French vanilla one. I think it's from Bath and Body Works. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they had a French vanilla flavored lotion, and that's what it smells like. I can kind of smell it. All right, so here's the cookie here, and then if you open it, it's perfect. It just opens like that, and then, well, it's a little rubbery. Jesus, the frosting's a little rubbery. But yeah, it does come off clean. And then we got this thick frosting. It's hella thick. Probably not as thick as Newman's that I reviewed, but it's pretty out there. Like it wants you to see the pumpkin spice flavored frosting in here. And then here's the inner tray here. So that's all the cookies in here. All right, let's try the frosting first. I mean, it kind of, ooh, it just kind of hit me right afterwards. So when it first hits your tongue, it does taste like the regular Oreo cookies as far as the frosting, and then the aftertaste comes with the pumpkin flavor. So I don't know. I mean, it's it's good. It's a bit sweet too, but it's good. We just try the whole thing with the cookie. I mean, it just it tastes like the regular Oreos as far as the frosting. The cookie does have a vanilla flavor. I think it is vanilla flavored. Yeah, it's it's good, but it just tastes almost exactly like the original one. Not much pumpkin as far as taste, just a bit on the aftertaste and the smell, which smells really good, but it doesn't taste like pumpkin to me. But it's good. I give it a B. Yeah, I think it deserves a B because it's just good, but it I don't think it nails it on the pumpkin flavor, you know? I think something's just missing from it. I don't know what. Maybe it's the did they say they okay, yeah. So I yeah, it's just sugar. It's just sugar cuz usually with pumpkin you add the if there's like a pumpkin seasoning, then you add your cinnamons, your nutmeg, your allspice, and it doesn't have any of that in there. So yeah, kind of a disappointment, but it's still good. I give it a B. All right, so the next one, folks, Milano's by Pepperidge Farm. Pumpkin spice flavored, limited edition. Look at that. Packaging's beautiful. Really gives that fall vibe with the leaves. I love the orange and white in this. And then the cookie, you can see the frosting on it. I don't know if it's Photoshop or if it really looks like that, but we'll see. But yeah, you got the entire box. The back, rich milk chocolate and the flavor of pumpkin spice hidden between delicate cookies. And then you got your nutritional facts. But yeah. Oh, savor a cookie artfully crafted. I don't know. I will say this. I've tried almost all the Milano product lines as far as dark chocolate, milk chocolate. What was the other one? Oh my God, what was the other one? You got the peppermint flavored and then the mint flavored. The mint flavored was the best one out of all of them, at least from my opinion. So they never really disappointed me. But this one I'm a bit sketched because I believe I talked about this before, like in my previous videos, or maybe not. But there always tends to be companies that capitalize on seasons, mostly the fall, And so they would have products like this and go, limited edition, this is good. And it tastes like pumpkin, but then when you try it, it's just such a disappointment. We just witnessed that with the Oreos. So I'm a bit sketched about this. I hope it doesn't disappoint. I would hate for it to disappoint because I really, really love their product lines. So let's just give it a try. And I love they kind of stay consistent by keeping it in this papered packaging instead of just plastic like other companies. It makes it look very, very homey. I wouldn't say a luxury product, but it's like the paper makes it look attractive looking. Oh my God, look at that. Can you see that? Let me see. Let me come over here. Let me pull that out. Oh my God, it's gonna spill out. Okay. Oh. Alright, so this is how their product looks. I knew it was gonna be messy. I don't see much pumpkin in here. It's like a very, very thin layer. It's all like kind of melted. And not because it arrived like this, like it melted in the bag. I think it's just because they just had it on a conveyor belt and they just like just put the chocolate as well as the pumpkin flavor right on it. Let's take a look. Am I able to open it? Is it going to fall apart? Oh, it falls apart. Excuse me if I'm coughing. I'm still sick. Oh my God. It just all fell apart. Look. What? What is wrong with me? Well, we know based on the inside, there's not much pumpkin flavor. It's teeny tiny bit. And I think they only smudged it on the edges. Like just the top edge, as you can see with all of them. It's not fully through every single one, just on the tips. And then just a small, slight pumpkin flavor in the middle, but it's very thin. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit sketched about this one. But let's try it. Ugh. Yeah. I don't like it. It's very sweet. You taste more cookie than the frosting. And let me taste this pumpkin again. Yeah, it's this very weird taste. Not really. I mean, I guess there's a slight pumpkin taste, but it's more sweet than pumpkin. And then it just the pumpkin just kind of the sweetness of the pumpkin just lingers in your mouth, especially in the back of the throat. And I could barely taste the chocolate. It's very very thin. But I don't know. It was kind of a disappointment. Yeah. Sorry. I'm gonna have to be brutal and give this a D. Yeah, I just don't like it. Come on, like get it together, Pepperidge Farm. Like get it together. I was rooting for you. What a disappointment. All right, so the next one. Goldfish. Limited edition Dunkin' Pumpkin Spice Grams. Naturally flavored with other natural flavors. I have never seen anything like this before. Never, ever. The collaboration, unbelievable. I love the packaging. They really kept the iconic, I guess you call this like a bright maroon with this sunny orange. Of course, they got the they got a donut on here. I get they're trying to express. Oh, I'm so freaking dumb. Because this one Dunkin' Donuts, they're showing the donut that's pumpkin flavor. Cause I'm thinking like, what the hell the donut got to do with the goldfish? Like I'm well aware it's pumpkin flavored, but yeah. Oh my god, I wasn't thinking. But it looks nice. It reminds me of Dunkin's little coffee bags. You know, they put the little coffees in these types of bags. Really nice. You can tell it's limited edition because they don't got money like that to be keeping these on the shelves. This type of packaging costs money. Okay, it costs money. They ain't gonna keep this around all year long. They know what it is. But it's really nice looking. And then the back, pumpkin spice, the kind of flavor you'll fall for. And they made sure to have the fall like in yellow, like fall, like, you know. But yeah. Goldfish love Dunkin'. Like America runs on Dunkin'. That's cute. And then, of course, you got your ingredients. Let me see. I don't think there's any pumpkin in here. Okay, there is spices, so they include the spices. They got cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg. Okay, they have dehydrated pumpkin. Okay, so there is pumpkin in here. Finally, we got some pumpkin in here. And then maple syrup, molasses, all that. Yeah, wait, what? This is Pepperidge Farms? Why does it say Pepperidge Farm? Wait, am I missing something? Wait, Pepperidge Farm owns goldfish? What the hell did that happen? I really should be doing more research on this. Sometimes I research the packaging, sometimes I don't. Because it's expected that I know what it is. But I did not know this. Interesting. We're going to have to do more research on that. But yeah, let's open here, like it says. Jeez, it's hard to open. The fuck? It's like this crazy glue. Okay, so this is how it looks. Get this open. Okay, there we go. I done ripped the whole damn bag. Let's take a look. Okay. Wow. I would not expect this to look like a pumpkin spice grab. This look more like a cheese cracker. Look at that. You think that looks like a graham cracker to you? That look like cheese. Cheese. But it is cute. I like the more detail on this goldfish. Very, very detailed. You can tell they put work into it. Well, you know, the thing to shape these. Most off-brands just have like a shitty brand on here. But this is good. Alright, let's try this. I wonder if I should do like a whole handful in my mouth. Fuck it. Oh my god. It's trying to crunch this. I need some water. Oh my god. Why did I do that? Okay. I have a lot to say about this. So, these are really good. I love the texture, very crunchy, but not to the point where it's going to break my teeth. It's just right in texture. I can taste all the seasonings in there. So there is there's the cinnamon, there's the cloves, there's the nutmeg, there's a bit of maple, and then there's that subtle like buttery taste to it. I don't know if it says butter. It says canola oil, but I don't see butter. Maybe I'm blind, but I don't see it in here, but I do taste a bit of like butterness, butter. Oh my god, my vocabulary. There's a buttery taste to it and a hint of pumpkin. Not so much. It's very subtle. You taste more of the cinnamon and other things than the pumpkin. But this is really good. And I like how when I do eat it, it doesn't stick to my teeth. It causes that sandy feel like most cookies and other products do. Because I hate that. I hate eating something that's sweet and then it just leaves that grainy texture on your teeth, like all that sugar sticking. Like, I don't like that. So, this is delicious. I give this an A. Yeah, shocker. Yeah, you can tell they put work into this because it's Dunkin'. They got all that. They got chefs and their own little private corporations. I suppose. Like, look at the packaging. Very nice, very simple, but yet attractive. You know it's Dunkin' with the iconic colors. Very sort of semi glossy texture, make it seem like it's kind of like a not a luxury product, like it's more like, okay, you're getting a Dunkin' product. It's not in some terrible plastic packaging that's see-through. It's like you're getting the product. And these crackers look amazing. They look more cheesy, but they look so amazing. I love the seasoning that's on here. I love how it's just really like I love the shape of the fish, like you can see it, you know? But this is excellent. Yeah, I give this an A. Oh my god, this is good. Dunkin', Goldfish, good job. Fucking good job. Alright, so the next one. Kind Thins. Chocolate pumpkin spice with almonds and peanuts. Limited edition flavor. Ingredients you can see and pronounce. Interesting. I love the packaging. Very beautiful. I love this combination of black and orange. And I love how they display this cookie, this bar on here. Really attractive, really out there, really stimulating. And of course, you got this back, which is like, it's perforated. So you can easily just stick your hand in here and just open it and take a pack. And holy shit, they're really small. I thought this would be more larger than this. These are really small. But hold on, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let me just observe the whole box here. So they got the perforated back. 100 calories, 4 grams of sugar. Is that for each bar, right? Yeah, I think it's for each bar. Let me check. Yeah, per serving, yep. 1 bar. Holy shit. Yeah, and then like they said, ingredients you can see and pronounce. Sort of. Not everyone can pronounce tocopherols. I butchered that whole thing. But yeah, it looks pretty clean from the looks of it. And yeah, there are spices in here. So they got the allspice, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, the pumpkin powder. It's very interesting. And contains almonds, peanuts, and soy. May contain tree nuts. But yeah, let's try this. These are really small. So there's 10 bars that come in this pack. This is what it looks like on the inside. Very small. I'm guessing this is for when someone has a store and they could just easily grab one and then just purchase it. So it's out of convenience, which is nice. So we got this here. This is how the packaging looks. Very nice. It's kind of see-through. It's plastic, but it's kind of see-through, so you can actually see what the product looks like. But then you still have the logo here, and then you have these beautiful decorated sort of fall look to it. And then the back, also the big non-GMO label, and then they got the ingredients and everything listed here. So let's open this. Okay. Wow. Look at that. Beautiful looking bar. You got the back with the chocolate. It looks a bit ashy, but it's not melting. I don't know if this okay. Yeah, I don't know if this chocolate is tempered. I'm going to say it's not, cuz it is kind of, you know, I don't think it's tempered. But that's okay. That doesn't mean that it's bad when it's not. It's just, again, like I stated in my previous video, it's a turn off for some people. People don't like that ashy look on their chocolate. And they don't like it when chocolate gets all, you know, wonky like this. And it just looks less appealing. All right. Let's try this. Tastes good. There is a hint of pumpkin in there from the pumpkin spice. It does kind of bounce around in the mouth, like you can taste that pumpkin in there, as well as the allspice. And did they say there was ginger? Yeah, I can taste the ginger. Not much of the cinnamon. More ginger and pumpkin, if anything. And then you can also taste the chocolate. Now this chocolate, if I'm not mistaken, it's not a milk chocolate. It's kind of like a semi-sweet chocolate, or a little below that. Like I'm gonna estimate it'd be like maybe a 50 to 60%. If you're into chocolate, you would know what those percentages mean. But it tastes like it's in that range. So nothing higher than that, nothing lower, just right. That's how I like my chocolate. And the texture is great. Like they got the nuts in here. It's kind of soft. So it's a very soft nut texture. So when you bite into this, it's not going to chip your teeth off. It's not going to be like, ah, oh my God. Like you could easily bite into it. And it doesn't really get stuck in the teeth either. You know how you eat like lots of nuts and seeds, and then you just got like one that just gets stuck somewhere, and it's just annoying. You're trying to get it out with your tongue or something, and you can't. It doesn't do that. Like everything is just well put together. Everything is just stuck together nicely, right? It's not falling apart. Even in the mouth, it's just kind of like everything just absorbs nicely. See, now I don't really taste it in my mouth anymore. It's all clear. it just easily dissolved away. Yeah, I give this an A. I would definitely eat this again. I think they nailed it. Between this so far and the goldfish, nailed it so far. Yeah, nice job. I give it an A. Good job. Good job, kind. You you did good here. I think I might keep this too. I'm not giving this away. All right, next one. Vicious Sweet. We got two products by them. We got the pumpkin donut muffin here, and we got the pumpkin whoopie pies. So this is a very small business. It's women owned, which is great. You know, if you're into supporting small businesses by women to help get them out there, there's that. And then these packagings, which, if you know about me, I'm not too fond of plastic packagings as far as this. No, I'm not. I get it. It's to cut costs and to see the product inside, but I don't know, I'm just not okay with it. But I'm usually very forgiving because it is a small business, you know, and having packaging like the others, it costs a lot. And it's a bakery, essentially. Confections, that's what it says. So they make confectionery products. So maybe they have their own facility. And so these are kind of like, okay, let's just package these and just put them on the store shelf so that, you know, it's to help promote our brand and so people can come to our facility. I assume it's like that. Not really sure. But I'll give it some grace because these do really look delicious. And I like to know the meaning behind the name because to me it sounds like bitches sweet. That's what it sounds like. Like you cannot tell me if someone read this a certain way and they tried this, they go, this bitch is sweet. You know what I'm saying? I think it was done intentionally. It had to be. Because why would you spell it that way? Like, bitch is sweet. Like, you know, if people read a certain way, they're going to be like, this bitch is sweet. Come on now. They knew what the hell they were doing. But we're going to try this one first. Because it looks yummy, yummy, yummy. So we'll put this one on the side. And then this one. Baked, not fried. Pumpkin donut muffins. Again, woman owned. So if you're interested in promoting a woman owned business, then here you go. And nothing really in this. It just says made at a facility that uses tree nuts. And it contains eggs, milk, and wheat. Yeah, nothing really crazy. It's just you get what you get in here. But let's open this. Look at that. Looks like the sugar's kind of melting a bit. Or did they use like raw sugar? Let me see. Because I know that raw sugar. Okay, it says molasses, but that had to be for the inside. Let's see. Brown sugar. Okay, brown sugar. And then there's regular sugar in here. Kind of look like a raw cane sugar as far as the color. Look at how beautiful that looks. You can tell it was made with love. And this bitch is gonna be sweet. Okay. Ooh, it's very sugary all over my hand. Yeah, it's melted on my hands. Christ. It's pretty firm, so it's not too soft, not too hard. Could have been because it was sitting in the packaging long, or maybe it could have been, maybe it's literally the texture of this muffin. But it's not too firm and it's not too soft. It's like right in the middle. Almost like a harder sponge. Let's open this a little bit. Let's see what's inside. Oh, look at that. Look at this nice sort of ginger color. Look at that. Beautiful. Very nice. Let's try this. Okay. There's a lot going on in this. The texture's nice. It's really nice. I love it. It is a bit sweet, but there is a bit of that. It does kind of taste like pumpkin and cinnamon. Less of the ginger. Did they put ginger in here? Oh my god, I'm wrong. Oh yeah, they did. So it tastes more pumpkin and cinnamon than ginger. And it's strong when it first hits you. Like it's the pumpkin, cinnamon, and sugar all at once. But then there's this weird aftertaste. Hold on, let me try this again. Yeah, there's this weird aftertaste that's a very strong salted butter. It's very heavy and it lingers on the back of the throat like a heavy butter or a heavy oil. What's in here? Let me see. Okay, yeah, so butter is like the second ingredient. So the first one, brown sugar, second one is butter. And it's cream natural flavoring, so it's really strong in here. Kind of a turn off for me. Um, but again, the texture's great. When it first hits your tongue, it's great. You can taste the pumpkin, cinnamon, sugar, but it's just that aftertaste that just kind of ruins it. It's way too buttery, way too strong, like a thick butter, like a almost like buttercream. That's what it tastes like, buttercream with no sugar. It's not sweetened yet. It's just very strong. You know, I don't know if I like that. I'll give it a C. I'll give it a C. It's something that I would just see. I'm trying to be nice here because these are small businesses. This is something that I would eat if I went to an event and I tried once and I'm like, oh, it's good, but then the aftertaste is like blah, and then I just keep it moving. I don't know how to put it. I don't know what words to describe. I mean, I would not eat this out of desperation, that's for sure. That's not gonna happen. It's just something I would try once and then just say, it's okay. I wouldn't buy it again. You know? Again, it's just the strong buttery taste. That's just a turn off for me. I don't think I like it. But the texture's great. Everything else is great. It's just that kind of ruins it. So, I gotta give it a C, man. Sorry. Alright. And so the next one by the company is Pumpkin Whoopie Pies. Again, nothing really going on here. Made at a facility that uses tree nuts. Let me see. What's on this tab? Contains eggs, milk, and wheat. So I haven't had a whoopie pie since I was a kid. That is a very, very long time. Oh my god. Probably like 7 or 8 years old. So I'm 31, right? That is a very long time. So I believe I have an idea of what it tastes like as far as texture and everything else. It's like a cake. But I'm not really sure. And the fact that I haven't tried it that long and I'm trying this flavor and I'm a bit sketched because of the buttery taste in the previous one. I don't know if this experience is going to be sweet. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know where my razor went. I'm trying to cut this. What the hell? Okay. I'm gonna need a knife for this. Oh, never mind. Okay. I done tore the whole thing out. Okay. Look at this. I don't know if it's the color, like the coloring on here that's kind of reacting to the frosting and is creating this sort of yellowish color. So I'm a little curious about that. Not saying that there's anything wrong with it, like, oh my god, it's bad, but I don't know if it's because they colored the this cake here and then it's spilling out and interacting with the frosting, causing it to change this color. Not really sure, but I mean, it's a whoopie pie. It's not supposed to be perfect. It's like a messy cake. You have frosting that's sandwiched between two cakes. It is what it is. But yeah, you get 4 in here. This is how it looks up close. It feels sticky, but not sticky where it's gonna just like get a whole bunch of cake on your hands. It's just kind of like, you know? Okay. And then the inside, if I can open it. Oh my god, can I open it? Oh my god, look at that. Now this looks like a whipped cream frosting or whipping cream. Not necessarily a buttercream. Well, actually, I mean, the texture does kind of feel buttercream. My mistake. Because from far away, it looks like whipping cream, right? But then touching it, it is kind of thick, like a buttercream. So, there's that. Oh, it's falling. Okay, let me put it back together. Okay. Let's try this. This might get a little messy. Alright. This one is extremely better than the muffin. The cake and the frosting really works together really well as far as texture. You can taste both of them. You know, even though it looks like a lot of cake, it doesn't appear to be that way when you try it. Like, you can literally taste the frosting with it. It just works. The frosting's sweet, but it's not something where it's unbearable. Like, oh my god, it's making me sick. I don't want to eat anymore. And there is a bit of that cinnamon and ginger and pumpkin taste in this. Like, you can literally taste it, but it's very subtle. Very subtle. Okay. It is lingering in my mouth a bit, but it's not a bad thing. Like, I can taste the seasonings in it. I can taste everything. I'm going to give this an A. I'm going to give this an A. Because they nailed it here. They nailed it here. I don't know what they were thinking with the other one. That's too much butter. Like, you want me to die? Like, what? But this one works really well. I would definitely buy this again if there's a holiday. And, yeah, this works. Good job on this one. But the other one, you gotta fix that aftertaste. That's a bit too much. I don't know what's going on there. Solid A. Alright, so next product. White chocolate pumpkin pie almonds. Naturally flavored candy from the Fresh Market. I'm not quite sure if they make these in-house. I'm going to just say no. I think it's one of those products where it's made in a separate facility and then they ship it to the store and then they bag it and then they put it on the shelf. It's one of those. Because it says fresh market, but is it really made in the market, you know, like the grocery store? I don't think so. Not a bad thing. Yeah, distributed by the Fresh Market Inc. Greensboro. So it's a separate facility that makes these. The ingredients are a little hard to read, so I guess I'll just read this out because it'll be hard to read on camera. So white chocolate, sugar, cocoa butter, whole milk powder, soy lecithin as an emulsifier to make sure the chocolate sticks together, like nothing separates as far as the oils or whatnot. Natural flavor, almonds, ground spices, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, cloves, tapioca, dextrin, natural flavor, confectioner's glaze, artificial color FD and C, yellow number 6, lake. Contains almonds, milk, and soy. May contain peanuts, other tree nuts, eggs, and wheat. And its country of origin is USA. And it's 170 calories. But it looks amazing. Obviously, it's in a cheap plastic, but it's it's not supposed to look special. It's in a store. It's their brand. You just grab it. It be on the go. Right? It's not supposed to look special. It's just there for like convenience. The colors do look nice. I love this sort of, I guess this, well, I wouldn't call it coffee. This sort of beige color and this blood orange. I wonder if they're two separate flavors based on the color or are they the same flavor and they just dyed it those colors. Because it says white chocolate pumpkin pie almonds, so are they all white chocolate and one's just colored? Or both of them are just colored? Or is one white chocolate and one is pumpkin? But I don't know. We'll see. That's how it looks. Let's open this. Oh, I don't want this to get everywhere. Oh my god. Okay. So we got this and this. So this is how it looks. Alright, that white chocolate is really strong in flavor. I can really smell it. It's really out there. Like, I'm dropping stuff. So these are how it looks. So that's how it looks. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Very, it's kind of hard. It's not soft at all. It's a very hard coating. But then it kind of comes off. Yeah, it's on second thought, it oh my god, I just destroyed this. So it does come off. I thought it was hard by the way I banged it on the table, but you know, you press on it hard enough, it separates. I made a huge mess. Let me clean this up. Alright, I just came back and washed my hands. But let's try this. I'm gonna try this beige one first and then this one. Here we go. What the hell is this? Okay. Yeah, no. Oh my god. I need some water. Oh no, 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 no. Nah. Jeez, I'm trying to get the almonds out of my teeth. Okay, let's try the second one. No, no. This is absolutely disgusting. Oh my god. What in God's name is this? What what the hell were they doing? Okay, first off, oh my ring's falling off. Alright, first off, this is absolutely disgusting. I don't know what the hell they were trying to do with this, but this ain't it. This is not. I'll start out with the goods, but it's mostly bad. The texture's pretty good. The coating is not too hard like an M&M, and it cracks easily, and then you can taste the almonds. So the almond is there. So that's good. But everything is just shit. Like the white chocolate is so strong in this. It's just very overpowering in the mouth. It's way too sweet. You know? And then the aftertaste, you taste the spices, the cinnamon, it tastes a bit like ginger too. Yeah, ginger, cloves. You taste that and it kind of lingers like you taste like the spice, right? But I think the white chocolate just overpowers everything. And it's just, I don't think the combination works. It doesn't. You know, it's interesting how some companies experiment with these types of things, believing that people would like it, but that's not always the case. Like you gotta know what you're doing. Like there's probably a reason why, you know, chocolate, whether milk chocolate or dark chocolate goes with almonds, right? Or if they go with cherries or whatnot. But this ain't it. Like what are you trying to do? No, I'm sorry. I gotta. Oh my god. I'll give it a D. I'm being gracious here, okay? I'll give it a D because you can taste the spices in it. You can taste the pumpkin, you can taste the cinnamon, ginger, all that. And the texture is great, but it's just that that white chocolate just lingers. It's just so gross, and it's like, oh my god. Even if you drink water, it doesn't even help. It's just still there. Like, oh god, no. Fresh Market, what did you do? What happened here? Like, this is so gross. No. Hell to the no. I think you lost your mind. Actually, on second thought, I don't see any pumpkin in here. It's just cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and cloves. I thought I tasted a bit in here, but it's not in here. But it's a D. It's just... Come on now. Get it together. Okay, we got a pumpkin donut. Also from the Fresh Market. So this comes in a 4-pack. And guess how much it costs? $5.99. $5.99 for this? For only 4 donuts? 4? What in God's name is this? Come on now. I can see if it's 6-pack. But a 4-pack? Like, what? Come on now. What are you doing here? Very expensive for some pumpkin muffins. Now, it could be because it's a limited edition. I'm not really sure. So these limited editions can be high in price. I done ripped the plastic. Oh my god. But if you're telling me that this cheap looking ass donut that's in this cheap ass plastic costs $5.99, you are absolutely deranged. It does smell like pumpkin and a bit of ginger and cinnamon. It's a bit frosted. It's a light frosting on it. I'm not sure if that frosting is like a sugar glaze or they flavored it up with the pumpkin. But it's very, very light. And then the bottom, obviously, it's like a plain. Like there's nothing on the bottom, so it probably sat on a conveyor belt or sat somewhere, and then they just spread the glaze on here. Let's open this. Okay, so look at that. It is beautifully colored. I like that. Yeah. All right, let's give this a try. It tastes okay. It's not bad. The texture is great, so it doesn't feel mushy or anything. There's a nice like firmness to it. The glaze is light, like I said, so it's you're not gonna really taste all that sugar in there. It just kind of disappears. It tastes more like a plain donut from Dunkin' Donuts, if anything, but the spices in it are very, very strong. So you taste the ginger, you taste the cinnamon. Is there ginger in here? Let me see. Yeah, this is strange. I don't see any pumpkin or cinnamon in this. It does say pumpkin flakes. But where does that taste come from? Okay, never mind. Okay, cinnamon dextrose. That was a little hard to read. So there's cinnamon dextrose in here, as well as pumpkin flakes. So that's probably what was lingering in the back of my mouth. But it's okay. It's not bad. It's something that you can definitely eat for like the season and probably never buy again for a while. But it's passable. It's not a wow factor like, oh my god, this is really good. It's just like, okay, I serve it for dinner as a dessert. I grab it and then I eat it and that's it. Or I just try it out at like a Dunkin' Donuts if they sell something like this, or donut shop. Let me not say Dunkin' Donuts, but a donut shop. And then I try it and I'm like, it's okay, but I wouldn't buy it again. I give it a C. Yeah, I think a C is what it deserves. It just wasn't interesting. It's okay. Fresh Market, you gotta do better. You do. Because I was not impressed. All right, next one. Nature's Path Organic Frosted Pumpkin Pie Flavored Toaster Pastries. It's a very nice packaging. Small, compact. Nice colors. Reminds me of the Dunkin' Donuts colors with the white and the orange. But really attractive looking with the toaster pastry up front. Like it really wants you to see what's inside. And then the pumpkin on the side to represent the flavor. And it's USDA organic, non-GMO, and fair trade. So that's really good. So fair trade meaning wherever they outsource their ingredients from, those workers or farmers are paid fairly. I would have preferred direct trade because, fair trade is a little bit tricky because there's still always that middleman that gets majority of the cut, and then the small percentage goes towards the workers. Direct trade ensures that, the workers get everything equally, if that makes sense. But it's a step in the right direction. And then you got your ingredients. It is vegetarian, so that's good. Contains milk and wheat though, but it's vegetarian. And you can recycle this. It's a paper box. And then we got this nice description in the back. Real organic goodness. A sprinkle of cinnamon. Real organic pumpkin. Our organic toaster pastries are always made with fair trade ingredients and no artificial colors. The pumpkin spice center is baked into a golden pastry and finished with frosting for a tasty treat straight out of the toaster. I don't know. I'm always sketched when they try to sound good like this. Our always organic legacy began on my family farm, where Dad said always leave the soil better than you found it. By farming without chemical pesticides, fertilizers, or GMOs for over 30 years, our family has aspired to make delicious organic foods that you can love and trust. From our family to yours, Ron Stevens, co-founder. Okay, that's nice. And then they have directions on heating it. Girl, listen, I am not going to heat this up. I don't got time for that. We're just going to eat it raw. Because then I have to go downstairs. It's going to take too long. And I don't have enough space on my computer to hold all these videos that's supposed to be recorded in 4K. Right? And it just eats up space. Like, I don't got time for that. But yeah, it comes in these 3 packagings. I think it's 2 in each. So 2, 4, 6. So there's 6 in here. And they come in these foil packagings. Right? Nothing special on it. It's just foil. Because usually a lot of companies that make their little toasted pastries, they add their little logo designs on here. Nothing going on. Because the focus is more on the outside, not the inside. So the outside is supposed to attract you, right? So you get this, it is what it is here. Okay. Ooh, and look at that. This is how it looks. Very nice. It's got this, I think it's like a brown sugar or cane sugar that's on it. And then here's the back. Typical toasted pastry. And then if you open it, look at that. Beautiful. I smell a bit of pumpkin in here. I smell pumpkin, I smell cinnamon, I smell sugar. I smell a bit of everything in here. Interesting. All right, let's try it. All right, I gotta try more because I literally tried the corn. I can't really taste nothing. Let me try this one. It's okay. It's the texture is nice. I know I was supposed to toast this, but some people eat it like this. It wouldn't make a difference. It would just be warm. But the texture is nice. Not too hard, not too soft. The frosting is nice as far as texture. But it's kind of bland. Like, okay. The frosting is very, very sweet, but then you taste more of the pastry here, and that's what makes it bland, and it has a very chalky taste to it. Bland and chalky. Like, I don't really taste much of the pumpkin. It smells like it. It says it has it. I see it on here. But I don't taste much of it. It's more sweet, if anything, as far as the frosting. And it tastes very bland and chalky as far as the pastry. I don't know. I'll give it a C. Because maybe if I heated this up, it would be better. But as far as this pastry, I don't think it's just working in terms of how it's put together. So I guess it really wouldn't matter if I heated it up. It's just the texture itself and how they come together. It's weird. It's like very bland. I expected more from this because the packaging's beautiful, but yeah, I don't know. It's just not working. But I'll give it a C. Yeah, kind of a disappointment. All right, so the next one, pumpkin spice Cheerios. This is a hell of a big box. Holy shit. Well, this is a family size, but that's the only one they carried as far as the limited edition. Because this is like a limited, yeah, this is a limited edition. It's the only size they had. They didn't have anything smaller than this. But yeah, it's pumpkin flavored, made with whole grain oats, right? Your classic Cheerios, the old shape. Good source of calcium, good source of fiber with 12 vitamins and minerals. Okay. Sweetened whole grain cereal with natural pumpkin flavor and cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. Okay. 140 calories, 11 grams total sugar per 1 cup serving. Interesting. Oh, wow. So, a proud sponsor of Celiac Disease Foundation. So, I'm guessing, let me see. Because I don't want to give out misinformation. I assume because it's listed that, then it's gluten-free. But I don't see it listed. Yeah, it is. It's gluten-free on the top. It's gluten-free. Yeah. It's a beautiful box. I love this blood orange color. The iconic Cheerios logo, and then they want to make sure, like, the cereal is on the front of the box, like, yeah, like, this is pumpkin flavored. And on the back, they got this nice tic-tac-o. 4 pumpkins in a row. I thought it was 3 in a row. Tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row. Right? What gives it a right to do 4 in a row? Okay. Okay, it says nothing spices up a full day. Excuse me, a fall day. Like a bowl of delicious pumpkin spice Cheerios. Game for more fun? Challenge a friend to a game of tic-tac-o. Player 1, bite your O's in half. Player 2, keep your O's whole. Take turns placing O's on the cinnamon squares. The first player to create 4 in a row down or diagonally wins. Up or down diagonally wins. Interesting. So basically in the game, you just take a half a Cheerio that probably represents an X. And then you have your whole Cheerio that represents an O. So when you guys play, you can lay it flat down and just put your Cheerios on here. Okay. That's pretty clever. I like that. Yeah. It's a nice box. I haven't had Cheerios in years. Oh my god, I haven't had Cheerios since... I'm trying to guess. High school? And that was back in 2010. A very, very long time ago. But we're going to try again. We're going to try this again. Hold on. Let me adjust this camera because I don't know if you can see it on here. Because this is a very tall box. Uh-oh. Not this again. Ow! Whoa! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! I hate it when I do this. Man, okay. This is everywhere. I just keep making a mess after mess. I did this in my previous video. Well, not the Native American one, but the freaking other one with Magic Spoon. Oh my god. This is... wow. Ridiculous. Look, it's all on my floor. What? Typical Brie. Absolutely ridiculous. I think that's enough. We don't want to waste these Cheerios. We're going to use Elmhurst almond milk because I love their product line. Put it close to here so you can see it. It's probably enough. I don't want to waste all this. I need it for the other cereals. Put this here. I think that's good. Your classic O's. I hope this tastes good. Cheerios is one of those cereals where you know what to expect from it. Whether plain, honey flavored, frosted, you know what to expect. It's not like a disappointment, but it's like you I don't know how to describe it. You know what you get when you see it. You taste it and it fits the description. I don't know. My brain is absolute rot right now. I am exhausted. I don't know how to articulate my words. It shouldn't disappoint is what I'm saying. It lives up to what it's supposed to be. But okay, let's get this over with. Let's try this. It's good. Texture is great. Kind of sogs up in the milk quickly. I don't know if it's because it's almond milk. Like if it would react differently if it was in, cow's milk or anything. But it doesn't really taste like pumpkin. It tastes more like a Honey Nut Cheerios. I don't taste the pumpkin at all. Again, it could be the milk that completely dissolved most of the flavor, but I don't taste any pumpkin at all. It's literally Honey Nut Cheerios. I don't even think it lists. Yeah, there's no pumpkin in here. It's just cinnamon, nutmeg cloves, but because they kind of present it as the last ingredients, and the main ingredient is the whole grain oats, you taste more of that than anything. And the sweetness does resolve. And the sweetness does dissolve into the milk. So it just kind of washes away. Yeah, it's less sweet now. Okay, I do taste a bit of the spices. I taste a little bit of the cinnamon. It just kind of lingers on the tongue like as an aftertaste. But again, it's just more honey than pumpkin or anything else. I don't know. I mean, I'll give it a B only because it tastes good. Reminds me of Honey Nut Cheerios that I used to have as a kid, but it it doesn't taste like pumpkin spice at all. I was expecting it to have that pumpkin flavor, and it doesn't. It's a very small hint of like a cinnamon that's in the back of the throat, that's on the tip of the tongue, but it's not really prevalent all the way. I don't know what's with these companies where they claim pumpkin spice, but I expect the pumpkin spice flavor. I don't know. Is I need someone to tell me in the comments, is it really that difficult to really like make like a pumpkin extract or like a pumpkin powder? Because what is it? Like they just a lot of these companies claim pumpkin spice, like they really capitalize on that. But then you try it, there's no pumpkin, and then it barely lists it on the ingredients. Like, what's up with that? Like, you shouldn't list something that has nothing to do with it. Now, I get it. Pumpkin spice could just mean the spice, right? Like the spices that make up a pumpkin flavor, right? Like the cinnamon, the nutmeg, the cloves. That's essentially a pumpkin spice. But when people see this and they see the word pumpkin, they're going to assume there is pumpkin in here or remnants of it, not the spices that make up a pumpkin flavor, or you know what I mean? So it's a bit disappointing and kind of false advertising. But then not really, because they do list the spices on here. But I'm just talking about for other companies. But it's good, but it's just not. It's more sweet. It's more honey than anything. So I'll give it a B. All right, next one. Kellogg's Frosted. Oh my God, what's wrong with my speech? Let's try this again. Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, Pumpkin Spice Limited Edition. It's a very interesting packaging, interesting choice of color, but it's nice. It's maybe like a turquoise or a teal, but they still got sort of the yellow for the season. Tony the Tiger, yes, I'm great. That was a poor impersonation. But anyway, very nice box. Very attractive. You got the back where it says fall into great pumpkin spice flavor. 3 yummy reasons to love the season. And so they got the other 2 flavors, which I actually have right now. I do have those other 2. So we're going to try that. And then it lists your nutrition facts and ingredients. There is no pumpkin spice flavor in here, though. It just said milk, corn, sugar, malt flavor. I see nothing pumpkin. I see nothing cinnamon, nutmeg, anything like that. So I'm a little sketched. Like, you claim to be pumpkin spice, but where's the pumpkin spice? I'm telling you, man. But let me not judge, because it might really taste like pumpkin spice. So let's give this a try. Oh my God, I might have to use a knife again. I don't want this to pop open. Let's try standing up and doing it. Oh my God. See, it ripped. The side ripped. Oh, oh. That is a holy. Oh, it's a very strong pumpkin spice flavor. Yeah, it's very strong. A strong cinnamon taste. I mean, it says malt flavor. Could that be it? It's just very strong. What? Okay. I didn't even rinse this bowl out, but who cares? Okay. Is that? It does look like your classic frosted flakes. They are frosted flakes. The smell is very strong. Even if I'm like far away like this, I can still smell it. Like, it's very, very strong. Ugh. Kind of an annoying smell too. I don't know. Just mix that all together. I don't want to mix too much or else the flavor's gonna wash away. I should have tried it plain. Let me try it plain. Because I know that's what some people do. Hold. Okay. Let me try this one next. Yeah. I'm glad I tried it plain. So, this is good. It is pretty good. Um, Texture's nice. It's typical frosted flakes. Nice and crunchy. Even if it sogs up in the milk, there's still a bit of that crunchiness in it. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to dissolve very quickly. It gets soggy. It does taste more of the original Frosted Flakes, if anything, and then the aftertaste is the pumpkin spice. So it's there, but it's not there at first. You have to give your mouth time to settle. Like when you first eat it, and then everything, you just swallow everything down. It starts to linger in the mouth. It's everywhere, you know. But it's good. I give it an A. I'm shocked because I don't see anything related to pumpkin spice in here. Could it be the malt flavor? I mean, it doesn't state anything in here. How the hell did they put the pumpkin spice in here? Could someone tell me? It could be the malt flavor. But I figure that's always been in their frosted flakes, right? To give it that sweetness. How the hell did they do that? Is there a mistake of ingredients? Like, it's was? And then, of course, they list their vitamins and minerals, but I'm confused. I'm very confused, but it's good. They nailed it on this one. I give it an A. Good job, Frosted Flakes. Alright, so we got two more after this. This one is Kellogg's Pumpkin Spice. Naturally flavored with other natural flavors. Crunchy wheat and rice flakes with nutmeg, allspice, ginger, and cinnamon clusters. Limited edition. Love the colors. Very attractive for adults that want to eat healthy, right? It does contain wheat and soy, so unfortunately, if you have a wheat allergy or if you're celiac, this isn't for you. But it looks good. Are these they said these are clusters, right? These nice clusters in here. I haven't had a special case since middle school. I haven't had a lot of these products since middle school and high school. That's crazy. All right, and so for the back, You've waited all year to enjoy this flavor. You know it's fall when you've had that first taste of delicious pumpkin spice. Crunchy flakes with nutmeg, allspice, cinnamon, and ginger flavors fill your senses so you feel cozy all over. It's what makes this time of the year so special. Scan here, be deliciously rewarded. Special K knows the secret to creating the tastiest food is using the ingredients you know and love. Snap the code for wellness tips, buzzworthy offers, and more fall flavors. Try these other flavors. I don't even know why I'm reading like this. This is giving me flashbacks of that spooky game I was playing on my gaming channel that I abandoned. But yeah, they got the flavors here, the other ones. I have one of the other ones again. I don't have the cinnamon and pecan, but this segment is only for pumpkin spice, so I didn't get that one. But yeah, let's try this out. Oh my god. You know what? Oh my god! Oh my god! Why does this keep happening to me? Why? What the hell is wrong with this? Okay. Dude, my whole room is a mess. It's got cereal all on my floor. Well, of course, I'm putting it on my floor too, but the ones I got everywhere, it got on my floor, it got on my weights, it got on my bed. Like, what? This is terrible. This is gonna be a common thing for my channel. It's gonna be a mess, okay? That's what it's about. Everything's a hot mess. Okay. What the heck? It's just the bag ripped all the way. I'm not even good at it. Oh my god. Okay. So this is how it looks. It's got these clusters in here. I never seen clusters like these before. Very interesting. But the flakes reminds me of excuse me. The flakes reminds me of Wheaties. And I haven't had Wheaties since middle school either. God. Okay. Alright. I want to try one with the clusters. Hold. So the texture is nice, very crunchy. I love the clusters in this. It's not too hard where it can break your teeth. It's pretty good. But again, I don't taste the pumpkin spice. It tastes more like a honey flavor. But they do have the spices in here. They have the ginger, the nutmeg, the allspice. But I don't taste it in here. I don't even taste it as an aftertaste. I don't even taste it when it touches my tongue. It's just a honey flavor. But it's good though. Let me see if I can try a cluster by itself. The cluster almost has some sort of white chocolate taste to it, but it's not overbearing. When you try it by itself, it's noticeable, but when you try it with the flakes, it's there, but it's not overpowering it. It works together. I give it, oh, it's tough. I mean, I'll say a B. Only because I'm expecting that pumpkin spice taste. Like, it's not giving me that pumpkin spice. Many of these companies are not giving me that pumpkin spice flavor. But it's really good. It's not bad. It's excellent. It's just, it's not living up to that. Like, where's the allspice? Where's the ginger? Where is the cloves, the cinnamon, the pumpkin? Like, where is that? There's none in here. It's all honey. But it's absolutely good. Yeah, I'll give it a B. All right, so for the next one, Purely Elizabeth. Pumpkin cinnamon, ancient grain granola, salty, sweet, crunchy clusters made with organic oats, chia, and coconut sugar. But yeah, I done opened the damn thing before I could even get on this segment because I was just so anxious, right? You see that here. But I didn't try it at all. But yeah, it's gluten-free, it's vegan, certified B Corporation and non-GMO, which is good. Let's see. It is women-owned, and the ingredients are fairly clean. And it tells you contains coconut made in a facility that also processes soy, milk, eggs, peanuts, and other tree nuts. So, I mean, she seemed pure to me. Shit. The packaging is really nice. I love this white and this orange. Really, like, capitalizing on the season. Like, buy me. You need this for the fall. And are these... What are these in here? These look like sunflower seeds. Let me check. Yes, I'm right. They are sunflower seeds. And then the back, the Purely story. As a certified holistic nutrition counselor, I believe that nutritious food has a powerful effect on the body. When you eat better, you feel better. True. I started Purely Elizabeth to make food full of nourishing ingredients and delicious culinary taste to help you thrive on your wellness journey. Enjoy. Elizabeth, founder and CEO. That was beautifully stated. I like that. I mean, it is kind of true. I mean, I don't know about her, but just that first part, like nutritious foods that has a powerful effect on the body. When you eat better, you feel better. I do agree with that statement. But on this segment, that doesn't happen. I eat everything on here. In my private life, I eat healthy. But on this segment, I eat almost everything for content. You know, what is this? Full of the good stuff. We select each ingredient for its taste, texture, and nutrition to create products you will obsess over. Our ancient grain granola blend is made with organic oats, chia, and sustainably sourced coconut sugar. And try it with yogurt, with milk, or on top of a smoothie. I never had the desire to try granola or a smoothie. I just think it's a bit much. Especially for me, since I have a very small stomach, so I can't just take in everything. I get really sick. I don't know what it is. Like, I eat and drink very, very slowly. When I have too much things, like, stacked on one plate or stacked in my drink, it just feels awful. I don't know what it is. Like, if I'm making a protein shake with bananas and and peanut butter and berries and all the stuff stacked in it. And then I put the grains, like this granola on top. It's too much. It's too much, man. I don't know how people can eat like that or drink like that. But yeah, this is how it looks. Very nice, dark in color. I'm guessing that's from the cinnamon that's in here, right? Cinnamon tends to darken the texture of many foods. It's got the sunflower seeds that stick out. And I see some quinoa in here. Really nice. So that's gonna mix it up together. I hope I like this. I'm usually scared when these products claim to be healthy and stuff, and then you try it and it tastes awful. All right. Okay. There's a lot going on here. Ooh wee. A lot of different flavors. Ooh. So this is a very interesting product. Texture is great. A little more crunchier than the other ones, so just be very careful when you're chewing fast. But it's great. You can taste everything. You can taste the quinoa. You can taste the oats. Yeah, oats. The sunflower seeds. It just all works together. Now the taste is not too sweet. It's got a very, how I put this? It's got a slight burnt taste to it. I'm guessing that's from the coconuts. As far as the sugar and the oils and everything. And then the cinnamon is there. It's slightly strong but not overbearing. But it's just more of that burnt coconut taste that just takes over. Yeah, it's got this interesting sea salt taste afterwards. It kind of mimics butter, like a buttery taste, like a salted butter, but that could be just the coconut oil. It's interesting. I like it. If you were a regular person that's into something sweet, this probably isn't for you. This is for people that really don't want all that sweet stuff and just eat something with a nice pumpkin flavor. Yeah, people that want to make better choices. Not for people that are so used to like sugary products and then they transition to this. It's not going to happen that way. Like, it has to happen slowly. You can't just go from eating Fruit Loops or Frosted Flakes and then just go, bam, I'm going to eat this, because then you're not going to like it. It has to gradually happen. But I like it. I give this an A. Yeah. The burnt taste might be a turnoff for people, but it works here. It works for what it has. It works with everything. I like it. I give it an A. Good job, Elizabeth. Keep doing what you're doing with your products. All right. Last one. Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats. Pumpkin Pie Spice. Naturally flavored whole grain cereal. Limited edition. Very attractive box. Really catering towards kids. Or maybe some adults, but kids. I'll say family. Family's more appropriate because of the colors. This nice maroon color. I love this sort of imagery of like pumpkin. I think this has to be food colored, obviously. It has to be. And then you have the side packed with bakery fresh pumpkin pie spice flavor. And then the back, golly, they got all this. What makes autumn time feel so special? I think it's the yummy taste of frosted mini wheats, pumpkin pie spice. Each crunchy bite packs the cozy warmth of cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and allspice topped with a layer of frosting. Try it with whipped cream on top, or add a teaspoon of instant coffee for latte. Try it with whipped cream. What? Wait, hold on. Back that up. What? Try it with whipped cream on top and or add a teaspoon of instant. What the fuck? Are you crazy? Like, do people add whipped cream on top of their frosted mini wheats? I never heard of that. Or add a teaspoon of instant coffee for latte treat. What the hell? Okay, you're doing too much at this point. You're doing way too much. You don't need all that. It's a coughing. It's a cereal for a reason. You keep it that way. You don't need to add all this extra stuff in there. Freaking teaspoon of whipped cream and coffee. Like, what you trying to do? You trying to give me diabetes? That's too much. 2 or more yummy ways to start your day. Try the regular one that they have here. I haven't tried the strawberry one. Maybe in a future video. I don't know when. But maybe one day. But anyway. And then on the side, it's time to layer up and get snuggly. Good thing I have 8 layers of whole grain goodness. And I'm high in fiber too. Pretty cool, huh? Okay. That was kind of clever. And then you got your nutritional facts as well as your ingredients. It does have cinnamon and ginger and nutmeg and allspice. There is gelatin in here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, gelatin just by itself is extracted from, I'm gonna guess, but you know better than I do, pork, right? Is that not like, does that not come from pork? I could be wrong, but if you're a person that maybe halal or something, or you don't eat pork and you're very wary of certain animal byproducts, like maybe you drink dairy but you don't eat pork or eat or consume things that have pork byproducts, then I don't know, this probably isn't for you. It's a bit sketch because that gelatin, it has to be from that. Just to be, just to give you a heads up, right? I'm pretty sure the gelatin is for the frosting to make it stick, right? But I could be wrong. But yeah, just a heads up so that you won't accidentally buy this and then you go, oh my god, it has pork in it, so I'm gonna die. Some people are like that. Some people just are very, very crazy about what's in their food. But good to know. Oh my god, no. God. Okay. Oh my god, it burst. It's a miracle. Oh god, this smell is strong. What is with these strong smells? Christ. Ah. Okay. Let me position myself. Very, interesting color. Looks better on the box. It looks a little bland and dead. This bland color. Like someone just made it at home. Just for like, fuck it. We fucked up the color. Just leave it as it is. It's not as vibrant as the box. It is smaller than I thought. Oh, well. It says many ways. Duh. It's small because of many wheats. Okay. But that's how it looks. It's very strong though. Why is it so strong? Let's just try it by itself first. It's okay if you eat it without the milk. Texture's fine. It's your typical frosted mini wheats. It is more sweeter than the original. A slight sort of, I'm gonna guess it's the brown rice syrup that overpowers everything else. Like the cinnamon and ginger, I hardly taste those. It's gotta be the brown rice syrup. Very, very sweet. And what I don't like about cereals like these is that because there's so much sugar or some type of sweetener, it does get stuck to the teeth like sandpaper. It was kind of the problem I had with Magic Spoon, if I hadn't stated that in the video. But yeah, I don't like it when products do that, when it just, the sugar just sticks to your teeth. It's a very uncomfortable feeling, like sandpaper. But let me try it with the milk. It might change everything. Let's get some milk in here. I'll try 2. Alright, here goes. This is our last box. Okay, mixed feelings about this. Could be because of the milk. If I used cow milk, it probably would taste better. The fact that the almond milk is used for this has this very weird sort of, I don't know what to call it. It's very it kind of it changes the flavor, so it's no longer sweet. It's this weird, like, it's not bland, but it's, I don't know how to describe it. It just does something with the flavor of the wheats that makes it off-putting, like it's not really good. But yeah, I just think it loses its flavor with the almond milk. I don't think they're truly compatible. It's just kind of awful. I would have loved to try this with cow's milk just to see the difference. Yeah, I think these types of cereals, and I could be wrong. I think, with these types of cereals, when they do like taste tests, they're probably not really tested on many different types of milks, as far as like plant based, like almonds, oats, peas, those types of things. I think it's only tested on one specific type of milk, and that's why it doesn't really go well with this. I could be completely wrong. I don't know how these facilities work, but based on trying this, it's just the milk doesn't it doesn't work with this. It just kind of washes a bit of the flavor away, but then it changes it, and it tastes awful. But next time, if I try some cereal, I'm gonna have to do a taste test with both the almond and the cow, just so that there's a bit of fairness. It's tough to give this a rating. I'll give it a rating based on the dryness. How about that? Because I don't want to be like, oh, I give this an F. I give this a D because I tried it with almond milk. It's just not fair, I feel like you really have to try both. You have to try the plant-based and you have to try the milk or whatever animal byproduct if you're going to really get a true result, because that's what this is specifically made for. It wouldn't make sense to try this with a vegan milk if this contains gelatin. It defeats the purpose. So that's my mistake here. I should have known. So for tasting it without the milk, I give it a B. I do give it a B. Texture's there, it's nice, but I don't taste the pumpkin pie again. Like, I don't taste any of that. I don't know what it is that these companies are just failing to do their job. So, it's not bad. It's just that thing. And then the sandpaper texture on the teeth, I don't like at all. But yes, I might have to come back around to this. Hopefully in a future video, I don't know when. And review their product line and just try it with both the plant-based milk and the cow's milk. Because that's totally unfair. It is unfair. Yeah. But just for without the milk, I give it a B. Alright, so that was my segment of pumpkin flavored products, or pumpkin spice, I should call it. Most were delicious, most were not, but I have to say my three top favorites were the Goldfish Dunkin'. That has to be my number one. That's my number one. That was really good in terms of texture, taste, really beautiful packaging. You really feel like you're getting a Dunkin' brand, so I like that. Second one has to be the Kind bars. It just works really good. I love the texture. The chocolate is not too dark and it's not too milky. It's just right in the middle. And then it's easier to eat. The granola. It's not gonna break your teeth or anything. And then the packaging's nice. And then the third is purely Elizabeth. I love how it tastes. Very clean, very fresh. I love the different seeds and nuts that are in it. I love the crunchiness of the clusters. But I know that could be a turn off for some people because they're not going to like that burnt taste. So if you're more into something sweet, it's just not for you. But if you're trying to wean off the sugar and eat something more healthy, that works perfectly. And then my least favorites, I have to say Nature's Path as well as the donut. Keep calling it a donut. The muffins, Bishop Sweet. I mean, we'll just call it what it is. The bitch is really sweet. It just wasn't doing it for me. It was too buttery. Like, it's just, if you try it, you'll know exactly what I mean with the aftertaste. It's too much and it's overwhelming. It's like, you gotta tone that down. Like, everything was fine until that happened, till that aftertaste. I don't know. And did I mention Nature's Path? Yeah, I didn't really like the Nature's Path because it just seemed too bland, and I taste more of the pastry than the inner, I guess, filling. And then the Milano cookie was just disappointing. Like, I figured there was gonna be a nice spread inside, but it's only the corners that are dipped. Like, what is that? It's kind of cheap, you know? I don't know what they were doing. And then the cereals were okay. My least favorite had to be the Frosted Mini Wheats, but I felt like I gave it an unfair review. This wasn't even supposed to be a review. It was just supposed to be like, okay, I like it, I don't. I will say, if I haven't mentioned this video already, or maybe I've said it several times, because I always say something at the end about a company or what I feel about certain things. I do think that a lot of companies tend to get I done dropped my rings. I feel that a lot of companies tend to get out of hand as far as capitalizing on the fall. I remember growing up, like fall was a thing. You've enjoyed, you know, the the change in trees and leaves and how it's a brand new season, a season of change. And now it just seems like companies are just slowly, actually quickly capitalizing on the fall. They're like, okay, pumpkin flavor this, pumpkin flavor that, or pumpkin spice, knowing that it's probably not gonna be good. And it's just so, I don't know. I mean, I'm not telling people what to do, but it's like, do better, Like, if you're gonna make a product, make me feel like I'm in the fall. Make me feel like this is something I appreciate buying, not just a quick cash grab, right? It's the same issue I had with some of Magic Spoon's products, how they had the pumpkin flavored, and it didn't taste pumpkin flavored. It tasted like all the other ones, almost all the other ones, and I didn't like that. Like it didn't make me feel some type of way. And that's what I feel about most of these products I review. It's like, if you're going to create a product that is supposed to capitalize on the season, make sure you do it right. Make sure it tastes the part, because most of these were just not that good. And it's disappointing because I spent a hell of a lot of money from like 5 different stores to get these, and many of these were sold out. I I couldn't even get certain products. Listen, I probably said it in my early video, but I didn't. But Spam had like a pumpkin flavored product. I could not find that anywhere. Like, oh my god. And I heard it was good, but I don't know. I mean, I would imagine it's probably not. I don't know. Because again, it's that disappointment of like, okay, does it really have that pumpkin flavor or that pumpkin spice flavor? But yeah, that was it. My little rant. But if you guys like this segment, I could do one next year for the fall, because I know there's plenty of products I would like to try that I couldn't try. But I really do I really do like doing this. It's so much fun. Just trying different products, trashing them at the same time. But these are really honest reviews. It's not even supposed to be a crazy, but these are really honest opinions, and you can choose to buy these if you like. It's all up to you. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, or follow to any of my social media accounts. And I will see you guys next time with a new video. Bye.